stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Showing the slab in today's game, Spencer Turnbull. What's the scouting report on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The pitch. Strike one. 0-1 down. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Trout. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. The next pitch misses. 1-1. That's a little bit low. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Turnbull, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a ground ball to first. Feeds to second. Out there. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. The Tigers coming up. No score. Back here in Detroit. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
Here's Riley Green. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 1-0. Fought off foul. kicks and fires.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. Trout sizing it up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The count 2-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is fouled back.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays. Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Next to hit, Kyle Dutch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
1 down. And here's the first base. Hopped up right side. Renfroe in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now, ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder off the pitcher. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back at Comerica Park, top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Hunter Renfroe. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next, Jared Walsh. And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. The throw in. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The second baseman,
Brandon Drury to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Renfroe, the lead runner at second. Walsh on at first with nobody out. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. And the throw out at third. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 2 down. Here's Gio Urshela. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. No score here in the second. And the 0-2. Bounce to the right side. Torkelson takes it himself. That's out number 3. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. Ohtani back to work. Just missed. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
And here it comes. And there's a ball. Three-1 is on the way. Line drive. Trout settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Austin Meadows now. Hard ground ball, base 9. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP. And the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Riley Green. Flied out his first time. There's a strike. Now 1-1. The 1-1. Yeah, that's downstairs and outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hard liner. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Tigers strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Turnbull back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Wastes no time there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. Good eye right there. And there's the strike. Top of the third, no score. That one ripped. Makes the catch. One down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground, 2-ball. Scope over to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Javier Baez. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs. And what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP. And, of course, on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
And nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich. And it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
0-2 now. And now 1-2. And now it's even up.
2-2 to count.
Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ward brings it in with a nice running grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
And first offering is fouled off. Judge goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Ripped on a line to center. Trout snags it on the run.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's a big power threat. Spencer Torkelson. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now right field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Good eye right there. Hernandez, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 1-0. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
And the pitch. There's a strike. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. And the 0-1. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And he takes a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And now he steps off the rubber. The 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas.
The catcher, Eric Haas.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Now it's Austin Meadows, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's out.
Falling behind 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And there's ball 4. Man at first with 1 gone. Miguel Cabrera digs in now. On the ground to short, could be 2. Urshela to second, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. The pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Meadows should have it. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Drury in the box now. No balls and a strike. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Urshela off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Back here in Detroit. And now here is Jonathan Schoop.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts with that one.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. First pitch, not close. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Left-hand hitter waits.
That's ball 2.
And that one missing low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Base knock center field.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Baez stands in now and watches strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
One ball.
Next offering is down low. Nobody out, runner at first. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now back, the third baseman, Kyle Dutch.
Now the third baseman, Kyle Dutch. 1 for 2. Now time called at the plate. This one smoked out to left. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And next to hit for
piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
time called. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. And downstairs. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. He's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ward makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Angels catcher, Max Stassi. Stassi, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2009. Turnbull back to work. The other way, makes the catch for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And the slider just misses. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Scope. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout. You know, Singy, in 2022, Trout hit homers in 7 straight games, falling just 1 home run shy of the record 8 in a row by Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, and Dale Long. Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Green going after it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Next offering misses, and now 2-0.
No strike.
Foul ball. Two and 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The next offering misses. 3 and 2 now. Next pitch is popped up. Walsh moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now catcher, Eric.
So digging in, Eric Haas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Haas measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Got him. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Austin Meadows. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. Renfroe ranging back some more. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Tigers fail to make any noise. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The wind and the pitch. And a good eye there. The wind and the pitch. Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get Ohtani for the out. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. The tying run at the plate.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Off the mark there. 1-2 the count.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Smoked on the ground a second. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And next for LA, Jared Walsh. That's a little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2. Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Green going after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Angels go quietly there. They're down 1-0. A new pitcher in the game, Jaime Barria.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 51, Jaime Barria.
Well, one-run game. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. And a pitch. And that's down and away. Action in the Angels bullpen. Aaron Loop preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up.
Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Line drive, base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Matt Vierling.
Number 8, Matt Vierling.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-0. This to center field. Trout settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Riley Green. 1 for 3. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward makes the grab. 2 down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now it's Javier Baez. First offering misses the mark. Vierland at second with 2 down. Right side. Renfroe in position. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Tigers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. The wind of the pitch. Here's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Torkelson. First out in the top of the 8th. Giorgella steps in.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The pitch.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
0-2 now. Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. That takes care of Rendon. And the inning is over. And the Angels are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. On to the bottom of the 8th at the plate. Kyle. And he deals. First pitch swinging.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the top. Game in the blink of an eye. In there for strike one. Runner at third here, nobody out. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Trout is there, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And up next for Detroit, Teoscar Hernandez. Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next offering in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. Out towards right center field. Renfroe getting an angle on him. Racing, makes the catch. And that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Max Stassi. And fouled off. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Good eye right there. Meadows has this one sized up, reaches into the stands. He got it.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one catches the corner.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Trout in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good.
And down on strikes he goes, and that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.